It's Sunday, December 10th, and this is The National. Speaking out against controversial candidate Roy Moore with just one day to go, a prominent Alabama Republican says his state can do better. We're on the ground in Birmingham. Resistance and reconciliation 5 years on. We look at the legacy of the Idle No More movement. But we begin in California, where high winds are powering those aggressive wildfires. Thousands of crews are still fighting the intense fires from the ground and the sky. Mother Nature wasn't offering any help. Low humidity coupled with the Santa Ana winds pushed the flames through canyons and down hillsides across the coast near Santa Barbara. And there's no rain in sight. Multiple communities were told to evacuate, and California Governor Jerry Brown had some sobering words on the situation.
We're facing a new reality in the state. Where fires threaten people's lives, their property, their neighborhoods, and of course, billions and billions of dollars. So we have to have the resources to combat the fires.
With 25,000 homes still at risk, residents are understandably on edge. Crews now have 5 of the 6 big fires contained, but the one that remains out of control, the Thomas Fire, has already scorched over 700 square kilometers and claimed at least 1 life. Tonight, it's burning in the hills above Carpinteria, about an hour and a half north of Los Angeles, and that's where our Aaron Collins spent the day.
Like an odd dance, flames fanned by wind jump up, reaching towards choppers as they dip and climb over the hills. A frightening show that draws a crowd.
We turn and talk to each other and then look back, and it seems closer and bigger.
This is the heart of the Thomas Fire, the largest burning in California. The firefighters thought they were getting the upper hand here. Then, late last night, the winds picked up and the flames grew too. Here in Carpinteria, carp to the locals, that means all eyes are on the hills above.
Now it's settled down, so I'm not too concerned about my place.
What about the place up there on the hills?
Doesn't look good. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It might not look good, but up in those hills, no one is giving up.
The hose is going to the backyard. So if the fire comes down, I got either go this way or go to the other houses.
Daniel Torres isn't counting on anyone else to save his home. He's lined his property and his neighbors with every sprinkler and hose he could get his hands on. He isn't going anywhere for now.
A lot of people would evacuate, let the first responders take care of the business, but I know they got their hands full, and if I got it in me, I'll fight.
I live here in this world.
And Torres didn't have to go far to get all that hose. At the end of his drive, Rick Joy sells them for a living.
If you want to see it work.
Joy is sticking it out too.
We're just hoping if it comes down here that, there's firefighters here to protect us, to protect the buildings and the structures, and that's what they're doing. They're really out. They're letting it burn. They're not really trying to put the fire out. They're just protecting all the structures in the hills of Carpinteria.
Whether or not that happens in the coming hours and days literally depends on which way and how hard the wind blows here. Aaron Collins, CBC News, Carpinteria, California.
And it's going to stay dry in Southern California. Here's a look at the forecasted precipitation across the world over the next 2 weeks. You see those 2 spots there? That's California and the Sahara Desert. While virtually every other corner of the globe will see some rain or snow between now and Christmas, California is poised to join the Sahara as one of the driest spots on Earth right now.